really good guest. One of my favorite youth players in my book, who has extending went up to the top list in my book, is Grayson. Welcome to the show, bud.
Hello, I'm excited to be here.
So let's first start with how you like the new intro.
I love it. It, it's really cool. That's like one of the favorite intros I could.
Well, the idea was this. I did that. I asked Matt, like, hey, Matt, do you have the footage of any of the Sodakats? Like, just send me I just want footage. He sent me the when y'all were playing Buckfest. And I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to see if I got to chop off all these videos of every single play, get you, Connor, Jake, and Brandon, all of them on. So it's something for me to give to y'all because y'all were like, yeah, y'all were on Youth Savage, but then y'all turned to the Soda Cats. Even though that big change is still, it's the work that y'all put in.
Yeah.
This is my gift from me to y'all. Have your own personal intro.
Thank
So,
you so much.
and no problem. I see you rocking with the Soda Cat jersey right
Yeah.
now. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the Soda Cats jersey was gonna be a cat riding a Barks root beer or a Coca-Cola bottle, just like they beer cats have been doing. That's what I thought it was. I did not thought it was gonna be looking like that, and it's actually pretty dope.
Yeah,
I like the
I like Gunner on the front. Yeah, Gunner on the front.
Well, he's the mascot. At least finally they put him on there as a mascot. Like, thank you. He deserves it. So what got you into paintball? Like, what sparked your interest of being, hey, I want to play this? Because you're so young. You're like, what, 11?
I'm 11. Yes.
Oh, I was right on the dot.
Well, it started. This is weird, but I was 7 and I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on paintball, and I was like, I asked my mom, was like, one day can you take me a paintball field just to watch? So we went to Gulf Coast paintball, and I was 7, and I just watched. I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. My mom was like, no, you won't like it. It'll hurt way too much. I was like, sure. So me 7, I was like, okay. We lied about my age, the waiver. So I was like a little skeptical. And then I had so much fun. So I just kept on going over and over and over. And it was like so much fun. And then I got my EMAC. And then we went to Paintball Command. Paintball Command. I would go there every single weekend. And then one day I went back to Gulf Coast and I finally had my 170 and I was signing with Matt Hamilton. He was like, "Oh, you should go ask Coach Stu if you can practice with the D4 Hurricanes." And I was like, "Okay." So I asked. He was like, "Yes," and yeah, that's kind of how it all started.
So basically, you went just like you took the right path. Like, you started as a rental, and then went to as getting your own gun and everything. It's a good
Yeah.
thing you got. It's a good thing you got an EMEC because my first gun, I still have it to this day. I'm just gonna pull it out. This big old thing.
What? Oh my gosh!
It's a Tipman.
Tipman, oh.
Yeah, the freaking graveyard gun that will never die no matter what. But that's what a lot of people have been doing nowadays. They've been starting with the EMAC. It's a great gun. Like, I love it. I wish I gave mine to Drew Bankston when he did the I think ICPL and had all the fancy upgrades.
Yeah, I don't recommend like getting your first gun as like a 170 or like even like any high end gun. I recommend you start with like an EMAC just in case you suddenly don't like it and you're like, oh, I kind of don't like it anymore.
I don't like it. I can sell it to someone who does like it, or put it in my closet. Maybe I will get back to it another time. And that's how we all are. I mean, it's a really investment, but it's a sport we love. We love it so much. So here's the thing. I remember when you started playing, you were that 170 with the what was it? Rotor. the die rotor.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Ryan. Shout out to you, Ryan, from Pelican.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Ryan because I was working with him at Pelican Paintball,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at Ryan. I'm like, who is this kid? Like, here's this kid who is really good, fast, and he's like really good. I'm like, this kid's got potential. Like, who is he? Like, where's this little? And he told me about you, and then ever since then,
Yeah.
you've been like crazy. Like every time I look at you on Facebook, I'm like, you're in the NXL Philly, you're in NXL playing all that, which we're gonna ask about that
Okay.
because that is something I want to know. Um, but I see just seeing you playing all these tournaments, and you're just like bawling.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're like,
It's been a fun journey along the way.
keep
So
it
many
going.
people have helped me through the couple of years.
Keep on going. I mean, you're still so young. Like, keep on going. Maybe, you will probably get to the point where you could play like NXL and you're actually on Go Sport. And
Yeah.
Drew and I probably be drinking beer and be like screaming your name at the top of our freaking lungs. So, but you know, you just been balling, like especially since Bunkerfest. Like you played 2 events in Bunkerfest. You played the D5, I think with Team
Team,
13
team,
Factory,
13 Factory.
and then you went to the Young Guns. I'm like, what the fuck, kid? Like, dang, you were like going from one part of the event to the next event, just like I cannot do that. I'm sorry, but I need my rest. I need to have a rest day before, like,
Um,
but dang, man, how did that felt?
um, it felt good, and it was hard at sometimes, but I had a lot of fun doing Bunker Fest, and I had fun just going to tournaments at all. Like even if I don't do well, I mean that sucks, but like I got the experience.
Right.
Yeah.
It's easy to get. It's actually awesome that you're getting the experience that you deserve because you know it does, like, we do want to see you on a Go Sport so we can actually see how you do with these other people around the world and see how your level is. But I can give you props on this. Your level is like a D, almost a D4, D3, because you're just for age like you still got a lot to learn.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can keep up with so many good players here, even here at LEX. You can keep up with so many good players. Almost you can keep up with Quinn and Tyler, like Stinger, and that's the hard on truth. That's my personal opinion, but that's the hard on truth. Like you have a lot to learn, but you're getting there. Like you really are progressing so much.
Yeah. My goal is to be on the pro field in like only 6 or 5 years, but that's a very hard goal, but I'll try.
I mean, yeah, well, we'll see about that. You might be the youngest. You'd probably be the youngest to play on the pro side.
Tyler Harmon. I was trying to beat Tyler Harmon. It's gonna be hard. He was 14 and 8 months, I think.
Tyler Hireman and Ryan Greenspan, all the OG dynasties, they were starting when they're like about your age as well. So, but back then it was a different time. Though, like there was not a lot of rules regulation. Now there is.
I recently learned that your coaches were able to talk to you on the field when you were.
Yeah, it
yeah.
was. It's kind of like Sean Payton doing with the Saints when he was, doing with the Saints, like screaming at the top of his lungs. But things have a lot changed
Yeah.
Since the NXL show up. But how did it felt though playing in the NXL? All these different teams that you're playing on, and you're playing on the like one of the biggest tournaments in paintball history.
Yeah.
How did it felt traveling all over these places?
So traveling, it was fun because I got to see all these places that I normally don't go. I've never gone, but it's when it's like that first point, I can remember it was World Cup 2022, my first ever NXL. I was playing with the youth team. What is their name? I can't remember the name. That's
That's okay.
bad. But I was lining up on the start box, and they wanted me to go to. They wanted me to go to 50, but like the other team snake wedge, and I was lining up the start box, like so nervous. I was like, "Gosh, what am I gonna do?" And then I just did it, and then it was fun from there. And it's been it's still nervous when you first line up on the start box at NXL, but like once you do it once, it's kind of out of the
Second nature.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what Ryan told me for Pelican. You know, it's second nature, and that's what paintball is. When the more you grind on everything, it's just like second nature. You just know it. But but I do know it's the last NXL you went to Philadelphia and your flight got delayed.
It actually got canceled. So
Oh,
that's an interesting story. So we were waiting at the airport. It kept on getting delayed, and finally it was like 1:30. It was delayed to, and then finally they said it was canceled. So and they were handing out free hotel vouchers, but there was like 200 people on the flight, so it was a long line. And then they said we will give you your hotel voucher at the end of everybody. So we're like, oh, and then we slept at the airport at North Carolina. We slept there and bright and early. We got on the first flight to Philly, and I barely made it for my first flight.
wow.
I got to play at like 10, and our flight was at 7. So
Wow. So you like it was like praying to the paintball gods, like
yeah,
get you there.
yeah.
And you place what, third
Um,
or second?
for no for D5 man, I placed sixth, I believe, sixth or fifth. Not
Oh,
sure.
okay. Oh, okay. Because I know one event at NXL you placed third. I think.
Third for oh I'm trying to remember. I know what you're talking. It was 3 man for Lone Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Lone Star. Well, it was closer to how it was closer to us anyway. So
Yeah.
and so now since you've been playing for about what now? It's what, like a year, maybe two?
I've been playing for a year and a half speedball.
A year and a half.
For
That's
speedball,
that's
yes.
how long it's been. So speedball, a year and a half, and you're already this good.
Maybe like a year and 8 months. A little more than a year and a half, but
Son of a gun. That's pretty impressive. That it took you a year, like in some months, from to play this to be this level on speedball. Gotta give you props. That's pretty dang good.
thank you.
So tell me about this. Like, what's the deal with the youth Savage, Sodakats? You know, how did it felt? You know, now you're playing with Connor and Jake and Brendan.
Yeah, it's basically the same team. It's just a different name, which Sodakats, shout out. Um, I I mean, I don't really get the name, but it's a name. So it started. I'm trying to remember when it started. Like the starting the whole team. My first ever tournament I played was Destiny Noah. So it was me, um, Jacob, and I can't remember other people's name. It's terrible.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll try. Um, that was my first tournament. I was terrible back then, but it was like my first. I was starting out.
Right.
So it's turned into so much the youth teams. I love playing youth. I love playing like higher divisions. But it's fun playing youth and I like playing youth because it's a good experience. I get to talk with kids a lot about paintball.
Yeah, basically you talk to people around your age. You don't have to worry about talking to adults, even though you're around adults every day. um,
Yeah. Which
but okay.
youth is good if you're like if you wanna play against people your age. But I love playing against like adults because it's very it's way harder than youth, and it's kind of more fun because you get a challenge. You get like
Yeah,
a very hard challenge that.
yeah, it's much of a challenge because you're facing people who've been playing for a longer time than you have, and it's like now you're putting your skills to the test. Let's see how you really are. And but he plays like like I said earlier, being plays two podiums, 1/3, 1/2 at Bunkerfest, and you're facing teams around not just Texas, but I think there were some of them that coming from Georgia and Florida and all that, and just facing them and showing that you can handle yourself pretty dang good on the field. It shows a lot of respect that you're showing to the other teams. Are like, he's only 11 years old. Like, holy crap! And he could beat me. He could beat the team. Like, that's where you make an impact, and that's why I wanted to do the interview with you, bud. Because the fact that your impact due to your age and how good you've gotten, it's just one of those impacts. Like, you're the best underdog. Like, you really are. Like, you don't have a high. You know, you
And
just start.
I couldn't do it without like the people around me, like Drew, Mr. Drew,
Shout out to Drew
Mr.
Banks.
Mr. Matt, um, Tug, PG, Coach Stu, the whole Hurricanes, the whole pros Hurricanes have been
And,
super helpful.
and don't forget about Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
I mean, don't forget about him. He helped you a lot.
Yeah.
He helped you a lot. I remember that. And he gave you a new. And you bought his gun from his shop at
Yeah.
Pelican Paintball. I mean, come on.
It's been a journey. The Pro Hurricanes have been so helpful. The Bearcats, Team 13, they've all just been very helpful. Um, and I couldn't do it without all of them.
Well, it's just like my slogan. It's not just a sport; it's family, and that's
Yeah.
what we are. We're a big old family, and I know that your next event in the next agenda is Bunkerfest, the shootout. I think that's what it's called, Texas Shootout.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's probably yeah. I think
I think it's Texas Shootout. So, what your prediction about that? Like, since you're to me personally, I think y'all's rivals is I think it's TKO.
yes.
That's y'all's rivals. Like, I'm like, how? What are they gonna do to beat TKO?
Yeah, we have it's just we play, especially me. I always play very stupid against TKO. I don't do it like how I should. I play wrong. My teammates are very good. We do some flaws when we play TKO. I don't know why, but we like any other team. Like we'll go 8-0 in the prelims, and then we play TKO, and they're just we make a flaw, and then it's just like game over.
It is it like to you? Is it like jitters? Like, it's kind of like we're in the finals. We're kind of is it like jitters, or is it like it
No,
happens?
no, I don't. It's not that. Yeah, I realize we're in the finals. It's just like I don't know. I'm like in especially me. I always get in a rush to like get down the field. Like if I'm in snake, for example, like this happened last time. I wanted to get in the snake so bad, even though I their coach said they had 3 guns on the snake lane on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I ran straight into all those 3 guns and got shot, and I was so disappointed. I said, "Crazy, we should have just waited." So,
Listen to your coach. That's the number one. No matter how many times he will get on your butt. No matter how many times, but he knows better. Listen to your coach. If Matt's watching this, he knows I'm giving him a hard time. I have to. um, But no, like I said, but you're really just a really good player. I really think. Are you gonna play the next NXL, which is I think Chicago?
Um, no, my mom said we're taking a break from that one because we've gone to so many. So yeah,
Good thing. Save the money. Save the money.
yeah,
So that way you can go play World Cup.
yeah. We're going to play World Cup definitely.
Well, it's mostly a family vacation.
Oh, it is. Yes.
The family vacation. Why? There's Disney.
And and
or
then we did that with Philly. We wanted to go visit a bunch of stuff, but so we took an extra day after on Monday, and we
Yeah.
just we went to Six Flags, but we weren't able to do anything else. Like we wanted to go visit the Rocky statue from the
Mm-hmm.
movie. Really, I wanted to really bad, but
That's one of your favorite movies, Rocky.
yeah.
At least you're learning your movies. At least you're learning the good generation of movies, the good ones. And Rocky's always a good one, no matter what. Um, so so tell me this, like, what is your opinion of how you think about NXL or these rules that coming out with the every different year? Like,
um. One of the rules that I've done two rules that were one of the rules was okay, but there was one rule where I core sampled so bad that my whole barrel, so I screwed off my barrel and put it on the ground, and then they called me out because I left my equipment right
ah,
there. Yeah,
at
so
least
that
you
was,
didn't bend your barrel.
yeah. Oh, that would have sucked.
Oh, trust me, I've seen there's videos of people bending the barrels when they dive in the snake or something like that, and it's like, oh, and, because they're made out of aluminum, so they can't bend pretty good if you know how to bury them on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, one of my favorite things that I did at Philly was I was diving in the snake and it was wet. It was a little wet, so I slid like all the way to the snake 50 almost, like just by
Mhm.
diving like halfway, and it
Right.
was so cool. And that was like one of the best parts of Philly.
Well, hopefully, like I said, you get on the World Cup and we actually watch you on, Go Sports.
Yeah.
Even though I have my if it's with Go Sports, that's on me. But everybody wants to see you on there. Like we all want to see you in the youth division to be on there, and so we can cheer you on back at home when you're all, kicking butt.
I love when any of my teammates are even on those sports. Like if I didn't go to that event and they're on there, I'm like, that's so cool. I'm gonna watch them. Like,
Especially seeing your guy the Pro Hurricanes.
yeah, I love pitting for them. Like any event I go to, they let me pit for them. It's the fun. It's like most fun. Like especially when they play Sunday. It's so intense, but it's so fun to watch because like everything's going on in the
Because
field.
you're also getting the experience, like you're seeing these, pro teams, like how fast it is, like how fast you got to be in and out.
I know. Yes.
It's crazy. And it really is. It's like, oh, I cannot do. I like, oh, I'm not that fast. Like you get like that's why you see a lot of pros. They have like a massive pit crew, and that's because of the reason why. Okay, because you get in, air, gun,
Yeah,
out.
the like Dynasty, I think had like 15 to 20 people in their pit when I was watching them like
There
play.
you go.
It was a lot of people, but
Kind
uh,
of cramp.
even the Hurricanes, they have a lot of people, which is helpful because I guess you gotta pot up pretty fast.
Oh yeah. So, is there any tournaments other than Bunkerfest you're gonna play that you
Um,
think about playing?
I've always wanted to play IPCPL.
ICPL.
Yes.
Uh,
But I kind of don't on it because if you win, don't you like? Well, no, that would drop your score. But it wouldn't isn't one like tournament like semi pro? You almost rank up to semi pro if you win like an ICP. Oh, it's like a lot
uh,
of points. I don't. I'm not sure.
I do not know about that because ICPL basically is mechanicals, and from what I've heard, I haven't heard a lot from it. I mean,
One person told me that, and I'm not sure who it is, but they told me it was like
It's something you definitely should try out, because I know you could be bunkering, or teaming up with like probably with Drew and um I Hate Paintball crew, and from what I've heard from them, that it's just a really great like tournament. It's really chill back, relax. You don't have to be aggressive if you don't want to, and that's something you should try out.
no.
That,
I got to play 10-man at Philly. It was fun.
see, that's the thing. Like, I wish I could play ICPL. I really do wish I can go to play ICPL with Drew and them, because the way they were talking about it, it seems like a lot of fun, and that is definitely something you should try. That's definitely one of the things I want to do is play ICPL. I mean, get yourself a mechanic, keep like brush off that EMAC, put some new parts in.
Yeah.
What you gotta do.
I haven't used that thing in so long, but I love shooting with the EMAC because it's like it takes me back a little, like when I used to use it.
It's good. It's always good to shoot your first. To shoot again your first gun. You're just like back in the gun. Look at me, I'm already starting talking like an old man. And I'm not that old. I'm 27. Shit.
I'm trying to think of when I got the EMAC, I was so happy because it was like my first gun I owned. Oh,
you were just like a kid. You were just like jumping in joy, like a kid in the candy store. You're just like, oh,
I am the best. Yeah. And then when I got my 170, I was like, oh, this is fun.
That's what I wanted to ask you. How did it felt transferring from a 170 R that's like perfect for you to a CS3? Like,
it was I cried on Christmas when I got it because I was so happy that I got CS3.
It was the 170 was perfect for you. It was like, dang, you got yourself a CS3.
I do like the CS3 a lot. It's way better than the 170. Just in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about getting a 180R. So imagine that. So if you ever want to shoot it,
yeah,
let me know.
And when I first got it, everybody was asking to shoot it. I was like, I was like, why? But
I can't answer that question. The reason why is because once it came out, it was hard to get, because the way that Playing Clips does their things is that they ship the guns that they just came out to the pro teams to Starcade them, in my book, as well as you got backup orders from the retailers or the vendors like Pelican Paintball, Drew's Place, or Lone Wolf Paintball. So you having that, and you're not a pro player, that's why everybody wanted to shoot your gun, because they wanted to give it a try, how it feels, and how all this new core and all that, which to me honestly is nothing different than just my LV2, because it's the same kind of soft tip in a way, just one's closed, one's open, pop, however you want to say it. But honestly, that's what I like the CS3. I do like it. I think you did great by going to CS3. It's just that I honestly, to me, I don't think you would ever went to a CS3. I thought you were still going to keep that 170 and go up to a 180.
I mean, they didn't have the 180 for a while.
No, they didn't. Yeah. But how did you felt though when they first relaunched the 180 and you got yourself the big brother?
I honestly didn't know. I just saw Krista walk out with it, and she was like, "I got the 180." I was like, "What is that?" I was like I don't know.
Like, it's like the baby brother. That's what it is. It's just the baby brother of the CS3. Just like the 170 is the baby brother of the CS2.
I thought it was a CS3 when I first looked at it. I was like, and then I looked at the bottom. I was like, oh, it's not CS3.
No, it's the baby brother. But it's it's just the baby brother. So, are you thinking about playing the 1v1 tournament at LAX on July 15th.
All right. The sad thing is I've missed 2 of them, which is sad. I missed the first one, and I'm gonna miss this one because I have to go on vacation with my dad.
Oh, come on! I'm out because of a foot problem, and my doctor told me I can't play. So hearing that you're not gonna play it, oh, that would be a great show to see. You because
Connor better bring it home again. I'll be at the next one. I'll be at the next one. Definitely.
The last one, you mean?
Yeah, the last one.
The thing is about that is that it's based off time. You gotta be fast, and unfortunately, I didn't get to the top 9, so kind of sucked, but it was fun. Something you need to play. You really do need to play because
I had fun. I had fun practicing with Connor when he was practicing for it. So me and him were doing 1v1s, and it was super fun. I just got to sit and chill with the guns. It's just nice.
Well, you also bring out the best of y'all. Both you and Connor are like, I don't know what it is between y'all two. It's just that when you all two are on the field, it's like y'all are like this.
Yeah, because I think it's because we played so much together. We're just like, we just know what each other's gonna do and like how to communicate with each other.
Right. So, how long are you gonna get on this vacation? Are you?
I'm pretty sure it's either a week or. Oh no, it's a week. It's a week now.
It's a week.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about playing the King of the South?
King of the South. I might be playing that. I have checked my mom because she's the one who.
Because
yeah, I call her the manager because she manages everything for me. So.
Well, she does. Well, I mean, you get your equipment from her, so she kind of has to say so. I mean,
I like if I'm like talking about paintball, I'll be like, manager, can you come here, please?
I mean, hey, that is a tournament I think you will love to play. It's King of the South because I mean it is at Ryan's Field not Ryan's Field, sorry, NOLA Paintball. But I just got done doing that. I'm actually sunburned from helping him out and everything, but it's
I've only been there once since it was NOLA Paintball, so I want to go again.
Ryan has done so much good for that entire place. It's not even funny, and that's something you should like think about playing. Just jump on a team, whoever, and just go there and have fun.
Yeah, I had fun at LAX when they did it. Kind of. Yeah.
And it's grass field. It's grass field, so it's not as high as hell as a turf field. So.
I had fun on the turf field. It was the grass field. I have bad experience with grass fields. I core sample too much on grass. I mean, it's
wow, that's the first that from my book that someone said they like turf field better than grass field. That is great. Oh, your mom just commented. We will check with Matt and tell you see that Sodakats are playing. Oh. I don't think they are. I think that Matt. I don't know.
What'd you say?
We have to check with Matt and tell you to see if the Sodakats are playing.
They might. They might not. I'm not sure.
If that happens, if the Sodakats does play at NOLA Paintball, I mean, I cannot play. Like I said, I'm out for the. I'm out for an injury and all that. But I will be definitely there and streaming it. So wherever you're on vacation, if you're staying an extra week there or practicing wherever, at least you can watch it.
Yeah.
I will videotape that. I will videotape it. I'll do it the way that Jeff doesn't know how to do it. So sorry, Jeff, about to chill. I'm about to put crap on you, but I know how to wear protection. I think it was you or Connor that shot Jeff during Bunker Fest, and he's saying, I gotta wear padding. I'm like,
this weather has been killing us in the paintball. I mean, it's been like 93. I mean, people are like dying over here.
I'm one of them. I love them. I actually had a, it was during King of the South and Gorilla. I actually was not feeling good because of the heat, but it's actually worse in Texas.
Worse in Texas, yeah,
Yeah.
probably. A bunker fest is gonna be hot.
So drink some plain fluids. And Miss Mindy, if you're watching this, please get this boy like put IV fluid, transfusion, whatever. He's gonna need it. It's gonna be hot.
Well, which I've been with the NXL events. I like that they give away stuff, but I always play at the last minute, like the last minutes of NXL, so I always miss the giveaway.
Right.
And it's like super good stuff that like I would want. Like I think one time at World Cup they gave away a gun. I'm not sure.
I do not know about that. See, that's the thing about the NXL. I don't think NXL, show. If they do, I probably never heard of it about the lowest divisions, what they get. Um, all I know from that is that they get the golden barrel, and some of them actually go to pro. I think in the semi-pro they go to pro. I don't really know much. I wish I did, but I know one good tournament that would be perfect for you to try out is in Texas is the XTPL 3-man tournament. Um, is in Texas at Paintball Fit, and they give away a lot of stuff. I think this year that the next one they're doing is like 3 TM40s.
3 TM4s.
3 TM40s. I don't know if they just passed, but usually they come out with really amazing stuff. And I never played it. That is one of the places I do want to go and play is XTPL, but I don't have the funds to travel.
How'd y'all do at the Gorilla tournament?
Oh, we came in second.
Second.
We came in second. And this is where the weird part is. And I think there's it's like a little side joke or a little funny thing that has come in my mind. See, y'all won. I think it's y'all or Bearcats won the first one at LAX.
It was us.
And then what was it? Then Gorilla won at Gorilla Warfare. And now we got NOLA. And then we got Paintball Republic and Lavina.
No, it was Bearcats who won the first one.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny because it looks like every single home team is coming in first. Every single home team is coming in first. So if NOLA Savages wins the one that's coming up soon, then that's just proved my theory right. Like something right here.
Well, or it might not even be that. It might just be like they feel more comfortable playing at their home field. Definitely, like
yeah, it's definitely the comfortability. They just feel more comfortable. I'm just giving it a shit show because I got to. Somebody got to. But so another thing is like we did have a question from Gillian. Shout out to you, man. He said this. Ask him about the point with his dead man walking at the last LAX ball. I didn't know about this till now. So do tell.
Okay, so it was kind of a joke in my head. So I checked with PG. If it was legal in LAX ball, they said sure, because I don't know. And then I checked where the out of bounds was. In my head, it was a joke, and then there was just a perfect opportunity to do it. So we were playing against Sodakats in Team 13 versus Sodakats. It was big. So they had Justin and the Snake. Justin the Snake. I was like, if I can get Justin out, that'd be great. So I slide into the corner, and Sway comes to check me. He says, "You're clean." So this is what I do. I'm like, all right, I'll just walk out. And I walk out and I walk downfield and I see Justin. No one's shooting at me, so I just raise my gun, shoot Justin, and trade with I'm not sure who I traded with, but I traded with someone.
Huh.
And I did that twice. Twice.
Twice?
So in our last point that we needed to win, I did it against semi-series, and I shot 4 people, and it was a 1v5. It was me versus the whole 5. So I was just walking. I shot 4 of them, and then I lost to the last Dorito player, which sucks. And then I got payback because they shot me every single time after every single point, several times. So it was I got my payback because everybody was just shooting me after every single point.
Yeah. Wow. Because I wasn't there. I had to work. So, hearing that, I'm like, I should have been there to see that happening.
Which sucks that everybody knows now, and they're going to be shooting me on the sidelines after
No, they don't.
Yeah.
No, they don't. I mean, we are live. We are live and everything, but I don't think people are going to be doing that. I don't think people are going to be doing that.
I'm not going to do it anymore because I've learned my lesson. I don't feel like getting shot several times. I had so many bruises after, just getting shot walking off the side.
Connect the dots. You're probably coming home and, just to connect the dots. That's how I am every day. Every time I get bruised up pretty badly, I'm like, oh, I'm going to connect the dots. Let's see what picture I can bring out. But, so are you thinking about are y'all gonna play more LAX ball, or
yeah, I think so who are you talking about, Team 13 or Sodakats?
whichever, to you, in your opinion, do you feel like playing more LAX ball, or you rather play the big ones like Bunkerfest and stuff like that?
I'm definitely playing. I'll play. I'm gonna play both of them because LAX ball. I like playing LAX ball and I like playing Bunkerfest. So that's a hard decision, but I guess Bunkerfest. But I'm definitely gonna still play all the LAX balls because
Right. Maybe showing the love and support to Drew.
yeah, it's just fun playing against in your home, like a little tournament.
Plus, they're also leeway. They're kind of leeway. So you got that as well. But so now we're gonna so we have a TikTok, and I did kind of announce it on there, and then I had to take it down because apparently it was kind of bullying. Don't ask why. I don't want to get into detail of that, but there was a lot of questions that luckily I saved because I'm having a youth player on here, and one of them was this: Fortnite or Apex?
I've never played Apex, so I'm gonna have to say Fortnite.
Oh wow, yeah, they came out with all these crazy questions, so it's just crazy. Another one is this: does your mask fall down every time you run? Because that mask looks way too big.
Oh, that mask specifically does not. It fits my face perfectly. But I used to have a E-Flex, and that like when I would dive or even hit the bunker, my mask would fall off. So I got
bobblehead. If it like this, bobblehead.
Deadpool, yes.
Yes. It's the paintball one. My girlfriend gave me this for Christmas, and what's funniest thing is this: me and Drew were both trying to find this, and he comes out with one, and I'm like, man, I wish I had one. And then my girlfriend for Christmas, she gave me a Deadpool box that it was made only for GameStop, and it came with everything, the lanyard and all that. I'm like, oh Lord.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. We're about to hit the questions for you to ask me.
What is your favorite scene in Deadpool?
Oh man, that is a good one. Dang. Oh, Now you're making me really think hard about this. I didn't expect you to ask me a Deadpool question. Oh, um, I can't think of one because the fact is Deadpool. Like Ryan Reynolds plays the greatest Deadpool of all time, no matter how you look at it.
He's almost 50, or is he 50?
Uh, he's getting about there. He's about to get his 50s, but you can't be Ryan Reynolds, no matter what. You just can't. And now since they're coming out with Deadpool 3, I'm like, this could top off the other two, but I can't say any favorite, like the exact favorite scenes of Deadpool because the fact that I love all of it, especially his video game. Yes, he did came out with a video game, and like look it up, Deadpool slapping Wolverine. You'll be laughing your butt off because of the fact of how random it is, and it's just funny.
I love the scene in Deadpool 2 when he like it describes when the kid's getting abused. He's like, was it the Baldy? Was it him? And then he says, and then he gives the speech about superheroes, and then he just raises his gun, shoots the man.
That was his first job being as a superhero, and he did poorly. He did poorly. Shoot. But let's okay. So another question from the viewers at TikTok and everything. Second question is this: are you just going to be playing around NXL and Bunkerfest, or are you going to play any other tournaments out there? Like, and look, save these. So it looks like MSXL, which is Mid South X Ball, or any other tournaments that's not in the South.
Um, I'm probably gonna stick to like LAX ball and NXL and Bunkerfest. Yeah, just cause I don't know. I don't know. That's just like my go-to what I like playing.
Right.
So I maybe one day in the future I'm be like, okay, I'll play
Maybe you play Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice.
Your mom would probably like that idea, and your dad.
Awesome. But well, one time I was like, Mom, can we just go to Las Vegas for fun? She was like, you wouldn't like going there. There's nothing for you to do. And I was like, true.
It's Sin City for a reason for adults, but but the thing about that, it's funny that see NXL started mostly all their beginning of the season was Las Vegas, but when COVID hit and everything, they stopped doing that. So hearing that, hey, Las Vegas is coming back to the NXL, it was actually shocking, but a lot of people were happy about that. A lot of people were, because it was one of the old events that they had a long time ago, and like I said, COVID kind of screwed it up. But so another question we got from a kid who is about 10 years old, and he said he's about to get started with his first time playing paintball. What do you expect me to do, and what to watch out for?
What to watch out for? It's just like I don't know, like people with high end markers or guns. Just like stay away from the speedball first time. What I expect is you're gonna have lots of fun, probably play it way more, and I think you'll have a good time.
Shit. Okay, so we got one last one, and this one is actually a girl. Oh my god. I'm going. I had to blur this one out because you're too young for this question. You're way too young. But I'm going ahead and answer it. So, Miss Mindy, you're watching this. I did not answer the question. These people did. Here's the question. Who's that handsome boy and is he single?
Um,
Remember, I'm just the messenger. I'm not the one. You don't have
Whoever
to answer that. You don't have to.
whoever asked the question, I am single. You can
Oh man, I love it.
hit me up in Facebook Messenger. Might message back in a couple of days, but
Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Lord, have mercy on my soul. Having this TikTok show. Oh my God, I'm not gonna hear the end of this. I am not. All right, but another one's come from another female saying this: is paintball only for boys, or is there any female players who are young as well in the youth division?
um, that question, it's absolutely not just for boys. I recommend girls playing paintball also. I've seen a couple of girls playing paintball before. Um, and if you're looking for an idol to play like speedball, I recommend Krista. Krista from the Heroines. I mean, she's really good. You should look up to her if you're looking for a female, like someone who's
I second that.
your idol. Yes.
I second Krista, but I also suggest Haley.
Haley, yes.
Definitely. I mean, those two females.
Anybody in the WMXO.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But if you really want good experience, go with those two. So okay, so now we still got time. So we want to go ahead, ask you ask me questions, whether it's about me or the paintball lounge. Lay it on me.
What got you started in the paintball lounge?
Well, funny thing is this: the idea of the paintball lounge was after the whole COVID thing, and we're still getting back, and I was just sitting in my room and I couldn't play because after COVID did what it did, a lot of people have noticed that we're starting to be a little more sketchy when it comes to teams. And so it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind to have something to still commit to the paintball community. But we actually are about to hit 1 year. Yeah, it's been 1 year, almost 1 year. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do a podcast because we have so many people out there who never heard of paintball, even though I believe that X ball is I understand what the NXL stand for, but saying X ball just it's stupid. In my book, it's stupid because that's why I like when they come out with the MLP. I think it's ML Major League Paintball. I can't say MLP because I'm thinking about My Little Pony. That's why they put that B there. But yeah, it was because of that. Like I was just wanting to do something a little bit more, and especially if I'm get injured or if I can't play or anything, I got this to fall back on.
And what made you think of the dragon? The dragon back.
Okay, so I knew I was gonna do that. I knew somebody was gonna ask me about the dragon. So it's not a ripoff from Dynasty. They don't own Blue Dragons. They're just called the Blue Dragon because they've been rocking with it for a long time. The dragon came up with, I was just going through my old logos, and the first idea was going to be a wolf. That was the very first thing. But I already have a second channel known as Wolf's Den's Gaming. So that's been taken out. And I was going through so many logos, so many like animations and all that. And I'm like, you know, I'm just going to grab a dragon. It's simple. I can work with this. Let's do a dragon. So, and that's why the first dragon, actually, I think I still have it. Yeah, right here. The cup. The first dragon was this. I don't know if you can see it because of silicone. First dragon was this. And then my sister, Emily Hike from Hike Designs, she came up with this beautiful thing, and now that's the Fearless Dragon.
Okay. Um. All right. What got you started on paintball?
What got me started? The same thing as you. But I've been playing for 11 years, and the first thing that got me started was at Paintball Command. I hate to say that Paintball Command was my first start. It was a birthday party for me, Tim and 98, the custom one, and then you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but it's the Ember Mini.
For
Go ahead and give you a little story. Before the mini that Empire has now, there used to be called Ember Mini.
oh,
That's the very first mini. And Paintball Command had a deal where you get like the Ember Mini tank and all of their $75. And I was like, yeah, I was young. And I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and try it. And back then when I was young, I still had big hands. So I'm like this. And I'm like, I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not like this gun. I really don't. It was so close. And I hated it. But that sparked my interest to be playing paintball, and then spent a lot of money, a lot of guns. Which, on the side note, here's another tip: don't buy stuff online. If you go into your local pro store, go there, but don't go like companies like let's see, like Dangerous Power or Zodin. Those are cheap. Cheap apps, guns. You're gonna have so many problems. It's not even funny. So you took the good route.
yeah. And when I was looking online for paintball guns, there's a lot of scams for paintball guns, like online. Yes.
There really are a lot of scam.
Yeah. So like someone might like for the new players who want to get a gun, someone might like say, all right, I got a 170 for you, and then they're like, and then you they have it marked like outrageously priced and never give you, and they ask you to pay before they like you meet in person. Like
That's
don't
why you always buy from your local store.
yeah.
You buy from your local store or an actual paintball place like Lone Wolf Paintball, um, Pelican Paintball, anything like that. But because a lot of people nowadays, especially that whole thief is still going on. So if y'all know anything about that thief who robbed Pelican Paintball, please let us know. Because
And what was it exactly that they stole? They what guns?
so they stole the guy stole an HK Army Fossil 1.6 pure. So yeah, so it was the white version. Then it was the DR um the Die DSR Plus. I don't know which one was it. I think it was the America version or the copper one. It was one of those. And then one definitely stole the Russian Legion M3 Plus. And it really sucked because I was working with Ryan and I saw that M3 Plus still in the case and everything. Because it's a Russian Legion. Like, you can't find them. And if you do, they're gonna be expensive.
Yeah. So one more question for you. What got you into Pelican paintball?
What got me to working with him?
Yeah, working with.
Well, I always wanted. I started working at a paintball shop. Actually, with LAX, and I loved it. Reffing though was kind of hard, but I love working in a paintball industry. So during the time I was working with my mom in Mandeville, and I asked, and Ryan, I think Ryan needed someone to watch over the shop on certain days. I said, "Hey man, I could do it. I can work during Thursdays and Saturdays whenever you need me. So, and ever since then, I haven't been working from now because inflation and all that. But and it also was a lot of drive because from Slidell to Metairie, it's like a 40-minute drive. So wasn't too friendly on gas, but having the experience of working in the shop and see how it goes, it was really fun. I had a great time. We actually have one question from Abigail Treadaway. I think that's Rustin's girl. She said, are y'all gonna be there tomorrow?
Are we gonna be here tomorrow? Yes, we are gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, she's talking about LAX. I'm not. I gotta work.
Gotta work, yes.
I gotta work, make money so I can spend money on paintball.
Be there 7 to. I gotta leave early because we're getting a dog tomorrow.
You getting a dog?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
Great Dane.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you're gonna get a German Shepherd. I mean, he does need a little play. I mean, Gunner probably does need a little friend to play with on the field.
I mean, no, sorry, Gunner.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just messing with you. But I think that's all for today. Thank you for Grayson for joining with us. I mean, you're an awesome player. Keep up the hard work, bud.
Thank you so much for having me on this podcast.
Oh, no problem. I finally got the youth player, and it's the youth player I wanted. So I'll catch you later, bud. Do all the hard work, man. Train. All right, y'all. So that was Grayson Manning from, Sodakats and Team 13. That kid is just a one wrecking ball kid, and I just have nothing but respect for him. And and I hope it shows y'all that I'm not just going for the players who are like adulthood or anything. I also will like to interview some youth players, more youth players and everything, as well as females, all ages, gender. I don't care. Just to show everybody that hey, they may be young or they may be a girl or anything like that, but they can when they have their markers locked and loaded and everything else, and they can put you down on the field. That's just respect. Nothing but respect. So before we closed out, I just wanted to let you know, just like I told Grayson, is that I will be at NOLA. I won't be able to be playing though, unfortunately, but I will be helping out, Ryan and NOLA Paintball, with everything going on. I will be helping them out and everything. So I will be live streaming the event. And I got the idea from Jeff, watching him doing it on Facebook. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give it a try with this. I'm going to give it a try and record Kingdom of South at NOLA Paintball's field. So if you see me, with the Paintball Lounge shirt and everything, I will be wearing pads. I will be wearing my elbow pads and my knee pads and every other pad out there. Because I don't want to get shot so many times. If I do get shot, well, I get shot. But you know what I mean. So I will be protected. But I hope y'all do sign up for the King of South. And I do hope that, we do see Grayson there playing the King of South series. Or at least for NOLA one time. So we can see him how he does and everything. But I hope that a lot of teams sign up for this because it's going to be a great event. It's at a great location. And, we just want to keep on going with this. So thank y'all for tuning in to the Paintball Lounge. I've been your host, Zachary, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And remember, paintball is not just a sport, it is family. Catch you later.